In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at a couple of pages in a WebQuest, the teachers page and the credits page. These are something that are kind of overlooked sometimes because this is not the main idea that our kids are going to. You know, a lot of the times we're just looking at what we need our kids to see. But the thing is, as teachers, we're always sharing different pieces of information. We're always helping out. And so by having the teachers page and the credits page there, we are providing information to other teachers that can use this in their classrooms, and then to us as well. The teachers page, I'm right there right now. This is where I'm going to list all of my Common Core standards, any state standards, the NETS-S, these are ISTE's standards for how students use technology, and then any helpful hints. And I've already got these open in my browser so that way I can easily plug them in. I'm just going to go here where it says the Common Core standards. And it would probably be easier for me if I separate these out by math and then communication arts, or English language arts as we call it in the Common Core. I'm looking again at that Travel Planners WebQuest I have. In the Travel Planners WebQuest, the students are going to research someplace that they can take vacation with their family, and they're going to do that on a budget of $3,500. So we are going to be using a lot of math as we are adding up all of the different costs involved with our vacation. And in communication arts, we're also going to be looking at persuasive tactics to try to get our family to go on vacation with us. So right here, this is my math Common Core, and I know that in the very basic way to use money right here, it's a second grade standard actually. I'm just going to highlight and copy that. Again, like I said, that's very basic, and I'm going to paste it in there. I don't need this example. That's great that they're there for the Common Core, but I don't need them necessarily for this WebQuest. I'm going to continue going on and getting the rest of my math standards, but that's how I would do that. And in communication arts, remember I said we're persuading our family to take our vacation. So I'm looking here at this one. This one would actually be great. But you know what? I don't want to take all of these different bullets. I'm just going to take this main standard. Highlight that, copy it, and then come back into my teacher's page and paste that in. And then I'll just continue doing that for the communication arts standards till I have them all in there. Great thing about this is, you know, a lot of the times we have to show our principals what we're teaching in class. You've got all that ready, and all you have to do is show it to them and say these are the standards we're meeting. For the NETS-S, we are having our students present this idea of a vacation to the rest of the class to try to persuade them to take that vacation. So we are looking at how they are going to present right here, communicating information and ideas effectively to multiple audiences. That would definitely be one. I'm just going to take that big piece there. Again, paste it in. And you know what? It has a little bit of hard formatting in that I'm just going to go in here and fix. Just like that. And we'll grab another one. This one actually would be perfect. That's number 4. want to make sure I've got that in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue making sure I've got all my standards listed. Now my helpful hints. I'm probably going to explain a little bit about the project, like any kind of modifications that you might want to do, any kind of cooperative learning or something like that. So I'm going to start with modifications. Okay, now I've just described what the idea of the WebQuest is. Now my modification to that is saying maybe I'm going to make them design a vacation for a family of 4. Not everybody's got four people in their family, but let's just say that I want them to make sure they only design it for four family members. And then I could go on from there. You know, modifications might include any kind of assistive technologies I would use for any disabilities students might have, etc. And then my cooperative learning. I think prior to step 2 in the process, my students should do a think, pair, share. And then again, I would just continue to go on from there. So you can see how these would be very, very helpful. If you were looking for a WebQuest, you would want to find information like this. Your administrators are also going to want to see this. Now to go over here to the credits, I've also preloaded this a little bit. I'm going to cite anything that is not web-based. Of course, we have to always take care of citing images, audio, anything like that. As far as how I do things whenever I create WebQuest or anything online, I almost always get all of my images from Stock Exchange. And then I would go ahead and link Stock Exchange right here. I want that to open a new window, and I'd hit save. Also in Stock Exchange, or maybe use Flickr or something like that, the pictures that are uploaded there usually have the photographer's information, so you could really cite this just the way you would if you were citing something for a paper or for a video that you upload to YouTube or something like that. My resources, that might include let's just say it's a math textbook. I probably wouldn't use a math textbook with that, but let's just say it is. So I'd say and then I would again cite any kind of information that I need there. Additional resources might include some of those cooperative learning strategies, any kind of trade books. It could also include worksheets or anything like that. Again, more than likely, if you're going to have the students create a presentation in a WebQuest, you're probably not going to be using worksheets, but you may be using a graphic organizer for the students to take notes on. And if you did not create that graphic organizer yourself, if it's something that you have scanned in from another resource, you will want to cite it there. And that is how you create your teachers page and credits page.